there, welcome to Charlene's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be frying some fish, pollock fish, and so I have my, I'm going to bread it. I'm going to bread it a little bit. Here's the fish. It's a beautiful white fish. And I've seasoned it with some lemon pepper and salt, a little garlic pepper, and onion powder. And here are my potatoes, and it's just for the two of us, so I cut up 2 potatoes. I peeled them and I sliced them up just, about a half an inch or so, and an onion, a nice sweet onion, and I put some olive oil on them, just tossed them around with the onion, and I used the same seasoning on my potatoes, the garlic pepper, the onion powder, a little lemon pepper, and some salt. And I'm going to put those potatoes in a 400-degree oven for about, I'm going to check them in about 40 minutes. And I've seasoned them on both sides. Now I'm going to put that fish in this flour, in my flour mix, and shake that off. And now into the egg, I put a little garlic pepper in my egg and a salt and a teeny bit of water. Okay, and now I'm going to dip it into my panko breadcrumbs. And they use this fish for fish and chips. It's a wonderful fish. I like cod, and I do love the pollock, Pollock. It's what it's called. So I've got my pan very hot, so I'm going to put it in my pan, and I've got some Crisco oil in there. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of that oil if I can find my spatula. Here it is. I'm going to add a little more Crisco to my pan. Okay, so we'll just repeat, and there's only the 3 slices of this fish. You can make a nice fish sandwich out of it, or we're just going to have some, what you might call fish and chips. And so I'm going to put that now in my egg wash, kind of like so. If you can see, there it is. Yep. I'm going to toss that around in there a little bit, one more time around, and into the panko. So just get that all over really well. And I'm going to drop that into my pan. And I got one more here to go into the flour. I did add a little bit of salt to the flour, a couple of shakes. That's about it. That's the end of that. Now I'll put it in my bread. In my egg batter here. My egg wash, rather. And just get that all around there. Let me just check my, okay, it's doing okay. I'm going to need a little bit more of those panko breadcrumbs in my little dish here. And that's the end of this. And that goes into my breadcrumbs again. I want to use all of that up. That looks pretty good. And we're going to put that right into the frying pan. We'll collect all these dishes. I'm going to bring you over here so you can check out my fish. It's browning up really nice. I love the Crisco for this. And you just want them to brown up really nice, and it doesn't take long before they get to be pretty good. And then we're going to have those nice potatoes that we've got in the oven. It's a quick meal. I'm going to make a little tartar sauce. I think that will be good. And that'll be it probably for our dinner, which sounds really, really good to me. I'm just putting a little panko breadcrumbs there that I missed this spot. Okay. Before I flip it over. Okay, there we are. I gotta rinse my hands. Let's take a look at the one I put in. Nope, this must be the one this has got a nice, that's looking good. You can see that. There it is. I'm going to check out this one here. Oh, that's looking really nice. Nice, that's the kind of crust you want on that. And maybe we should add just a little more of the Crisco shortening. Just a little bit. It does suck up the oil, I can tell you that. So, we want to just get that over there. And when we get these browned up, I'll show you how to make a real nice tartar sauce. If you checked out my video with my salmon, I did make my sauce there too. If you like this, you might want to look at that one. I made salmon patties also. So here we are. We're just going to let those brown up. Not ready yet. And we'll come back when it's all set and ready. We'll come back when I start making the tartar sauce. Okay, so now we're going to make our tartar sauce. And it's simple, but there are several ingredients that I put in there. So I'm going to just bring this down so you can see what I'm doing. I have my little, I don't know, that's probably like a cup of there. But I'm going to scoop out a good portion of mayo, maybe one more. And so that looks like almost a cup of mayo, but you have to realize this, I'm just making a little bit, not like for a huge group of people, just for the two of us. So I would say it's probably almost a cup. And I'm going to add to that a good teaspoon of pickle relish. Okay. A little yellow mustard, a dash or two, a little bit of champagne honey mustard. That looked like about a half a teaspoon. Then I'm going to put some Old Bay in, about, let's see, 4 shakes of Old Bay, a couple of shakes of garlic powder, a couple of shakes of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, not the garlic powder, but garlic pepper, okay, and a little lemon pepper. Again, a couple of shakes, and so you just get that all. This is delicious tartar sauce. And now I'm going to add to this, got to get that nicely mixed up, and I'm going to add now, this is about not quite a half a lemon, but let's see, I'm going to, I'd say 2 teaspoons of that lemon, at least it looked like, went in there. And then again, you know, you have to suit yourself on that because you might not like it too tardy. And we'll just have to see. And you know how I always say, you gotta taste everything. Okay, so we're gonna mix that up really well. And that'll go so nice with our fish. Now, I'm going to get my little tester right here. I've got a little fork here that I can use very quickly. I'm just going to do a little dash of that on this fork. Oh dear. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. You got a little bit of the zip. The lemon really kicks it off. And of course we put in all these flavors, you know, the garlic powder, the Old Bay, garlic pepper, a little of this lemon pepper, okay, pickle relish, some mustard, a Dijon, or whatever you have, or a horseradish mustard is wonderful too. So there's our wonderful tartar sauce. And now our fish is I have it on a real low flame, and I put a lid on it, and I'm going to be checking the potatoes. So we'll be back when we plate that up. We have our wonderful fish and chips dinner. Probably within an hour you've got everything done. The potatoes, they were in there almost an hour, believe it or not, and I put the broiler on the last 10 minutes just to give them a little bit of color, as you can see. That was only 2 potatoes in there with sweet onions. And of course that wonderful fish and our tartar sauce. And just to squeeze a little bit of that lemon, this fish is just absolutely, look at that. It's flaky and delicious. It's just wonderful. Squeeze a little lemon on the top and into that tartar sauce. Oh, yum, yum. Enjoy.